Last time, when we did a comparison of the Unitree B2W and Unitree A2 to the Boston Dynamics Spot, both of the Chinese robots seemed to have an upper hand against the veteran Spot in terms of raw specs, but that was the quadruped division. The real arena is humanoids. So how does a Unitree R1 robot compare to the new all-electric Atlas from Boston Dynamics? Today, we're doing a detailed feature comparison between the groundbreaking new electric Atlas and Unitree's affordable R1, which is among the cheapest humanoid robots you can find on the market right now. We're going to begin by breaking down the features of the new Atlas before we talk about the R1, and then finally, we'll discuss which robot might be considered the best between the two, depending on the available information as of now. As usual, let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. When Boston Dynamics switched to the electric Atlas, retiring its iconic hydraulic predecessor, many thought that the company had finally been left behind by other players in the market. The move seemed conservative, a step back from the raw power that defined the platform. But it seems that was not the case. The new update from BD shows how the robot has gained an insane level of autonomy, hinting to the future where the robot could be used to assemble and build spot robots. This transition was a strategic pivot to an AI-first architecture. The high latency and complex control of hydraulics were a bottleneck. To unlock the next level of intelligence, the hardware had to evolve. The near-instantaneous response and precise torque control of electric actuators are a prerequisite for an advanced AI to translate complex decisions into fluid, dynamic action in real time. Boston Dynamics upgraded the muscles to keep up with its new, much more sophisticated brain. At the core of this new brain is a shift away from traditional programming and large language models that other companies have been using toward large behavior models, or LBMs. LBMs are a new class of AI models designed to understand and simulate human behavior in specific contexts. Unlike LLMs, which are trained primarily to generate and comprehend language, LBMs focus on understanding decision-making processes, interactions, and behavioral patterns. They learn from observation to generate novel, complex behaviors to achieve a goal. To accelerate this, BD is doing this in collaboration with the Toyota Research Institute, which has extensive research in LBMs, and now Atlas is offering them a chance to showcase what they are capable of, making Atlas to be among the few truly autonomous robots that exist today. This partnership connects a theoretical AI concept to a tangible, real-world application on a state-of-the-art platform. When it comes to dimensions, Atlas measures about 1.5 meters tall, which is about the same height as the Unitree G1, but slightly taller than the Unitree R1 by about 300 millimeters, or around 1 foot. In terms of weight, Atlas is said to be around 80 kilograms, which is way heavier than the Unitree R1 or G1, both of which are less than 40 kilograms. This difference in weight could be due to the construction materials, as Atlas is built from a mixture of titanium and aluminum 3D printed parts to provide an impressive strength-to-weight ratio. And because Atlas is designed as an industrial-grade robot, it needs to have enough strength to handle significant payloads. On the other hand, Unitree relies more on aluminum alloy and high-strength engineered plastics, keeping their robots lighter but less robust for heavy-duty applications. Boston Dynamics has not yet officially revealed the payload capacity of the electric Atlas, but based on its design, it's estimated to be at least 20 kilograms or more. The older hydraulic model already had a payload capacity of over 11 kilograms, and this new electric version is far more advanced. That's largely thanks to its fully electric direct-drive actuators, which provide industry-leading torque density of 220 Newton-meters per kilogram, along with very fast response times. These actuators enable precise and smooth joint movements across 28 degrees of freedom, allowing Atlas to perform human-like agility. Combined with advanced control algorithms, Atlas can plan complex, whole-body movements while adapting to its environment. While Atlas's movements may appear unconventional to the human eye, they are carefully designed for optimal task execution. The robot's motion patterns prioritize efficiency and functionality over human-like movement, underscoring its purpose-built nature for industrial applications. Many robotics companies strive to mimic human biomechanics, but Boston Dynamics optimizes for physics. By allowing the AI to find the most efficient physical solution, even if it involves spinning its torso 180 degrees to manipulate an object, they are prioritizing performance over relatability. This approach to movement design allows Atlas to achieve levels of performance that surpass traditional robotic systems and even human capabilities in certain tasks, making Atlas the world's most dynamic humanoid robot. To execute these complex movements autonomously, Atlas requires a supercomputer for a brain and a comprehensive sensor suite for senses. It is powered by the NVIDIA Jetson Thor platform, delivering 800 teraflops of AI performance. This allows Atlas to run advanced AI models for sensor fusion, perception, control, and decision-making in real time. To feed this powerful processor, Atlas is equipped with LiDAR running at 10 Hz, stereo vision, RGB-D cameras, IMU sampling at 1 kHz, and dual-joint encoders updating at a staggering 4 kHz. This combination allows Atlas to achieve high-precision state estimation and environment mapping for robust autonomous operation. Further cementing its role as an industrial tool, Atlas features versatility through modular design. The ability to swap out its hands to suit different tasks enhances the robot's adaptability, making it suitable for a wide range of scenarios, from delicate electronics assembly to heavy-duty construction tasks. This flexibility allows for rapid reconfiguration, reducing downtime and increasing productivity. Finally, when it comes to connectivity, Atlas relies on Wi-Fi for data and control and integrates with fleet management software such as Orbit. It also has multiple onboard computers dedicated to sensor processing and AI computation, ensuring smooth coordination of its various subsystems. All of these features show that Atlas is built for versatility, scalability, and industrial-grade performance. But this robot, despite being at this level of autonomy, it's still under development and not yet available for sale. As such, its price is still unknown. But in case you want a robot that you can buy today, then you could go for the Unitree R1. And now let's look at the features of this affordable robot. Now, turning to the Unitree R1, it is immediately clear that this robot belongs in a different category. This new robot comes in multiple iterations, but here we are only focusing on the base model that costs $5,900. First of all, this robot has to be manually operated by a remote, and it doesn't come with autonomy. It has a compact design, standing at 1,210 millimeters tall, 357 millimeters wide, and 190 millimeters thick, which is approximately 47.6 by 14 by 7.5 inches. The R1 is significantly smaller than the G1 and similar in size to the Booster T1, which is known to play football using its own AI without human control. It weighs just 25 kilograms, which contributes to its portability and ease of handling. The total number of degrees of freedom in the R1 is 26. That includes 6 in each leg, 5 in each arm, 2 at the waist, and 2 for head movement. To reduce cost, the R1 comes with fixed non-dexterous hands. The hand remains in a clenched fist position and does not move, though you can buy functional hands separately. To keep costs down, Unitree didn't equip the R1 with high-end sensors. It uses a binocular camera system with an ultra-wide field of view instead of LiDAR or depth cameras. The R1 also uses a combination of single and dual encoders for joint position feedback. Joints with single encoders must have been introduced to cut down costs. In terms of cooling, it uses a local air cooling system. And for electrical routing, it has both hollow and internal routing to pass cables cleanly through the center of input-output shafts. In terms of the brain of the robot, it has a basic 8-core CPU with an unspecified GPU, which can support some autonomy in the robot once launched, maybe in the near future. It also has a 4-mic linear microphone array for voice interaction and dual 3-watt speakers for audio output. Connectivity is modern, offering Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, and like other Unitree models, it supports over-the-air updates and carries an 8-month warranty. Finally, since this is the base model, it does not allow secondary development unless you upgrade to the EDU version. The robot's joints deliver a maximum torque of 2 kilograms, and it uses crossed roller bearings with double hook ball bearings. The joint motors are low inertia, high-speed internal rotor, the same type used in the G1. For power, it relies on a lithium battery that gives it a runtime of about 1 hour under optimal conditions. Charging is done separately, and Unitree provides a smart battery with a quick release mechanism, making battery swaps easy. Batteries are also available for purchase. Since the R1 doesn't charge while plugged into the robot, it would have been impressive if it had a self-replacing battery like the Walker S, but the R1 is not autonomous yet and can't. From this, you can tell that if Atlas was in China, it would already be a unit that's being sold to consumers, but since it is based in the US, the BD approach is about perfecting the solution in-house before deployment. It is a top-down strategy focused on delivering a finished, hyper-capable, and reliable tool to solve today's industrial problems with the absolute best technology, regardless of cost. In contrast, Unitree's approach is bottom-up. It aims to provide an affordable, capable enough platform to the community to discover the solutions of tomorrow. Unitree is betting that the collective creativity of thousands of developers will advance the software and find more use cases faster than any single company could. So which is better? That is the wrong question. It's like asking if a Formula 1 car is better than a mass-market sedan. Atlas is the better robot here, and there's no debate about that. In terms of raw engineering, power, autonomy, and sheer capability, it exists in a class of its own. It is the pinnacle of what is currently achievable and the clear choice for an industrial entity looking to deploy a humanoid for real-world, heavy-duty tasks today. But on the other hand, the Unitree R1 is arguably the better product for the overall advancement of the field. Its disruptive price and open development platform make it a far more significant catalyst for the entire robotics ecosystem. It will educate a new generation of roboticists, spawn countless new software applications, and drastically lower the barrier to entry for humanoid research and development. The future of robotics needs both. It needs the boundary-pushing, aspirational performance of Atlas to set the bar for what's possible, and it needs the democratizing accessibility of the R1 to build the broad, talented community required to get us there. The exciting part is that both are pushing the entire field forward at an unbelievable pace.